Growing up, I came from, and my husband also, very small towns. We didn't have park districts. We didn't even have parks. When we got married, we moved to Bolingbrook for a couple years and then came directly to West Chicago. We both were athletic in high school, both very into sports. So we came to West Chicago looking for a community that offered the things we never had: football, basketball, softball. Started right in. Our kids were 2 years old when we got here, and we started coaching by the time they were 4, and we're still doing it. I am a commissioner. I'm on the Park District Board. My husband is still coaching with the Park District just as a volunteer. They have used it from start to finish. They started with T-ball. You know, they're both, all my kids are into baseball and softball. They started with T-ball and the Hot Shots youth programs. As they got older, they began umpiring for the Park District in basketball and T-ball and softball. And now they're volunteering, helping to run camps and clinics. So because they're old enough, they're not eligible for the programs anymore, but they're coming back because they really feel like it's been a part of their experience here. And they're coming back to help out with camps and other things. There are a lot of programs I think we could offer that we just don't have the space for. I'm big into seniors. I would like to get a lot more, in-house activities for seniors to do. I think we're an athletic family, I've said before, but I think I would like to see us branch out, be able to do maybe some volleyball. We don't have volleyball as a Park District event, or badminton, or maybe indoor soccer, things that we're kind of, because of the climate, limited here, what we can provide as far as outside sports, and we just don't have the capacity inside to be able to give the kids a chance to maybe enhance their skills, batting cages, things like that. To me personally, my whole family likes to use, equipment and gyms. Personally, for me, it's somewhere where I don't spend 20 minutes in a car going, 20 minutes in a car coming home to get my hour workout. A lot of people don't have 2 hours in the day to dedicate at the end of the work day or something. It'd be nice to have something close. You have a free minute, you can run over even for a half hour. I think it's also good for a lot of reasons. I'm at the age now where my kids don't need me as much, but I have my girlfriends I don't see very much. It used to be once a month, let's go to dinner. Now it's, let's go work out. We have fun, we laugh, we feel like we're getting a workout. We're not, spending the same amount of money eating a dinner that would buy a month-long membership at a health club. We're getting benefits, and we're not talking about how lazy we've gotten. We're talking about how in shape we're getting. I also think it's a good thing for families with younger kids. Mom can work out upstairs and not feel guilty that she's left her kid at home with a babysitter. Now we would have a daycare place for the kids. We would have an open gym area that the kids could play, and mom can supervise. The way it's set up right now is that the exercise room would be overlooking a kid's playroom. I think that's important. Mom and dad can be checking on what their kids are doing. I just went to the Willy Wonka production. We had a great success with Annie last year. This town is really into theater. And you never know unless you ask. And they've started theater. I would love to see that. That has just taken off. New facilities for that, for practice. Dance, a dance room with the right flooring, the right lighting, things for that. I would even like to see a music room where we could, maybe offer kids music lessons to a bigger capacity. We're just getting into that right now. But that's kind of an art that I think is dying away. I mean, I play piano. So many people want me to teach lessons because there's just no one that can teach music around here. And if we bring it back, I think the kids and adults would come to that. I think the single greatest value a new rec center would bring to the parents of West Chicago is the freedoms it would give as a family to do family group activities. You can go and watch your kids participate in a basketball game, or if they're having a youth practice, you can be upstairs working out yourself. I think kids learn from watching their parents, and if parents have a healthy lifestyle, the kids will want to follow along and doing things. Family time is getting hard to find these days also, but going to a health club together and making it fun. I work out with my kids. It's fun, but it's also family time. You lose those moments and you don't get them back. I think it's a safe place for kids to be. It's a supervised place for kids to be, and mom and dad are welcome to come, whether they're interacting with them or doing their own class while they're doing something. I think that would be a great benefit, something that families can do together, even grandma and grandpa. I think my strongest message would be my husband and I are home builders, and we pick our communities where we build carefully. And we know if we want to sell a house in a community, that community has to have a strong park district and it has to have a good school system. And the value that you would get in return by having a nice rec center in a house and the kind of people it would bring to the community and the buildup it would give our community. We're one of the few communities around that doesn't have its own rec center. And that's surprising to hear because our town has grown in the sports department. You know, we're on the map, we're winning tournaments, we're doing things, and the kids want to play and they want to get better, and you know, the parents are getting more active. And I just think that the dollars spent toward a rec center will come back to you tenfold in property values and the image of the community. I always look at it, I need to have my dollar Coke every day at McDonald's, and for the price of that dollar Coke, you know, I've got a rec center and more. So it's not, if you break it down on a daily cost, it is such a small price to pay, and that's a cost per household. That's not even a cost per person. If you're a family of 5 like we are, and we're being asked to pay another $80 a year, I break that out over my 5 kids, and that's $15 a year to be able to have a facility that we can use 365 days. And that's just, the family time I would have with my family is worth $15. There is no better time than right now. With the economy the way it is, things are cheaper to purchase. Construction, we are home builders. I know that, you know, construction cost, we will never be able to build a rec center for the price we can do it right now. And I know from being in construction what a rec center and what park districts add to a community and add to the value of your home. And the money you would put in as a taxpayer into this rec center would come back to you 10 times with the value it will add not only to your home but to the community and to the sense of family and organization and just belonging, feeling like it's something you can belong to. I truly think you'd get your money, I know you'd get your money back.